Sometimes you just be like, are we really getting it?
It really does take a village to groom children or train a child.
Are you dropping a parable now?
I'm not dropping a parable. I used to worry about how my living room will be when I have visitors. In fact, I almost went into postpartum depression. There's nothing like a perfect parent. When you are in the thick of parenting, it is very, very easy to forget about yourself. We actually learned the hard way. Grab a cup of coffee and let's just...
Do you cheers with tea?
Whatever, babe.
No, I'm not cheers with tea. Come on, excuse me.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today we're diving into a topic that is so close to our heart: parenthood.
We'll be talking about parenthood, so many things affecting parenthood, the life of being a parent, and this is for everyone out there. Either you are currently in the game of being a parent or you're aspiring to be a parent. It's for everybody, really. Everyone. Just say in our minds what we expected versus what we got. Thank you. Is how they used to say it?
How?
What
I ordered versus what I got.
Yes, I have. what ordered from marriage and what we got from parents.
So guys, grab a cup of coffee and let's just... We've got us. So
do you cheers with tea?
Whatever, babe.
No, I'm not cheers with tea. Come on, excuse me.
I'm just saying in public.
Who shares with tea?
No, just one.
No.
Grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and let's chat. We will be talking about this topic in 5 segments. So we are about starting now. So the first segment is about reality versus expectation, right?
Yeah. Or that versus God.
Okay, so I think the first thing that caught us off guard was how different reality is from what we imagined. Everybody talks about the sleepless night, but until you are actually in it, so you can't fully grasp how tough it is.
Yeah, it's not just really about the sleepless night though. I think it's the constant worries and concern about your child, like if they are eating very well or if they are growing at a particular time, if they are missing a developmental milestone. Coupled with the fact that we're nurses, I think that really affected us a lot because we were worried, because we're just looking at this thing they were taught in pediatrics. They are not doing this one now.
Yeah, right.
They are not meeting this milestone. I think that really caused a lot of stress and anxiety.
It's not like they were not meeting the milestone, but we were so particular about what next step is.
I think that's the right word. I think exactly. I think for the twin it was more will I say more challenging, or our concern grew because we were two. So if one was doing it before the other one, it was causing a little bit of concern. But
especially when Kendrick started working before
Kendra was not working.
So we're also worried about what they will eat, like what they should eat at every, I don't know how to put it,
at every time, like at this stage, if they are supposed to be eating this, if they're not supposed to be eating this. Sometimes you just be like, are we really getting it? Are we doing it right? This is supposed to be like that,
just like that.
Are you doing it right? Am I making any mistake? Am I supposed to be doing this? Is it okay to do this at this time?
Exactly. I wish someone had told us to let go of the idea of being a perfect parent, like telling us that it's okay to make mistake and that it's all part of the journey.
I think basically if we could start all over again, I think we could tell our young self, not really our young self because we're still very young,
our old self.
We could tell our old self, like just do it and just keep doing it one step at a time. Just let go. Try and focus more on the present, like the current issues, just one step at a time.
Rather than being in the past.
Rather than thinking that you rather do it right yesterday, just like.
Or rather than being perfect. There's nothing like a perfect parent. Right? There's nothing like a perfect parent.
I'm a perfect dad.
You wish.
Yeah, I wish, but no, I'm not wishing for that.
So another thing that we wish we knew was how important self-care is. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
When you are in the thick of parenting, it is very, very easy to forget about yourself. So you are selfless at this point. All you are concerned about is your children, how they are going to be okay and stuff like that. So that's one thing that we wish we knew about. Like, at least let's try and put ourselves as well. Let's not be selfless.
I think both of us, we both assumed that being a good parent or a perfect parent, it's just makes you doing everything for your child, and that could want to make you neglect your own well-being and your self-care. And there's not like a perfect parent.
We are all saying, or we are both saying this now because our children, they are a bit, I think our first is 4 and the twins, they are 2. They'll be 3 in November.
Yeah,
so
calm down.
Yeah, so we are becoming relieved compared to when they were smaller. So I think I've mentioned before.
That was horrible.
I think I've mentioned before in my previous vlog or in one of my videos that it was just the both of us when we came into this country. Kim was just 1 year old, and it was like we had triplets.
Can you think about that? Like, just moving in, you had under 2 with twin.
Under 1. Okay,
No,
she's 2.
under 2. She was 1 for under 2 with twin.
Yeah. No, I came with her pregnant.
Yeah.
So that stress, and at that time she was even eating at night, so I had to stop that habit so that I'll be able to cope. I won't go insane. And thankful for Kim, she was really, really cooperating. Like, she didn't give me problems. She didn't give me stress. The only thing I just need to do is just to put her somewhere, give her food, whatever she needs, put her on the TV or her tablet. She'll be perfectly fine. So she didn't really stress me. She was even, for some of my friends who will be watching this video, and at that time you guys were calling me on video call, you guys could see how Kim was supporting me. If she sees that I need a diaper change, she goes to bring diapers for me. Like, she was going on errands.
She grew up very fast.
So she grew up so fast. I think getting pregnant made Kim more matured. Like, there's some things that she was just doing that I'm like, is it my 1-year-old child that's doing this? No, stuff like that. True.
She just adapted and understood the time she was.
And she was even coming to my tummy. I had to start telling her that there are 2 babies in here. One is Kendrick, one is Kendra. At that time, we already knew the names to be given to them. So every morning when she wakes up, she comes to my tummy and say, "Hi Kendrick, hi Kendra." She knew that one is a boy and one is a girl. Anyway, enough of that. So exactly what you've said, we actually learned the hard way that we cannot pour from an empty cup. So taking care of ourselves, whether it is a quick walk, a date night, or even just a few minutes of quiet, makes us better parents in the long run.
Yeah, I think so at this point, are we going to be advising them? Because we're
not giving any advice.
But so basically, I think so if you're on the pathway of being a parent, or you plan to be a parent, or you're already a parent, I think we'll just advise is, in as much as you want to be a good parent, you want to be there for your child, just try to make sure your well-being and your self-care is well looked at for. It's very, 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 very important. Try not to put the children in the middle here. Try to put them on this side or on that side. So apart from sorting out self-care, what do you think about asking for help as a parent? What do you think?
Yes,
is it okay, or what do you think?
Of course, I think it's okay to ask for help. It is actually a big one. I wish we knew actually how important it was, or it is, to lean on others, because parenting, it can be so overwhelming. So I don't think there is any shame in asking for help or in needing help.
Yeah, just ask for help from anybody, whether be it family, be it friends, be it relative, be it professional colleagues, whoever they are. Just try to ask for help, especially when you've moved to a new location.
Yeah,
whoever is close to you, it's your nearest family, not those on back home. that's miles away. The nearest person to you is your nearest family. So anyone you could trust that you could ask for help, try to just ask for help. It could be, it's not necessarily financial help, but they could render you different helps in so many ways that you cannot just imagine.
Yeah, I want to say something again. So, especially like you said, being in a country where you don't have family members, childcare is a struggle. So, if it's overwhelming, you can talk to your colleague who maybe comes from the same place with you, or who you are comfortable with. Just ask for help. You will be surprised that the person will be ready to help you. But if you don't ask, you are shy, you are thinking that this person will not be able to help me, this person is busy, you are just thinking for yourself.
Oh yeah, you don't
The person might not really be fine. The person might be busy, because there's nobody who's not busy in this country or here in this place. So ask, and you will get a good answer.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, so that's what the Bible says. Honestly, parts of our best moments have been letting people come into our children's life. It really does take a village to groom children or train a child.
Are you dropping a parable now?
I'm not dropping a parable, but it's the saying.
It's a parable.
Okay, fine. One person cannot raise a child. It takes a community. I've rephrased it to village. I mean, from village to community now.
Yeah, you get the point now.
Yeah. Another thing that I wish I knew was embracing the chaos. I won't say I wish I knew, or I wish, because I'm still in the parenthood at the moment. So what I thought I would have done, or what I will do, is to embrace the chaos. Life with kids is messy, it's unpredictable, and it is a little wild, but it's also full of joy. I watched a video where Chinyere Ambang was talking about motherhood, that people have made it seem like it is not okay to complain or stuff like that. When I watched that video, I had a second thought. I'm like, oh, okay. So because she was like, it is not a crime for someone to complain or to say he or she needs help.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So that's one reason why I'm like, oh, let's just sit.
Raising kids is never a crime, because it's not ending. I think we used to stress out a lot previously, like in the past, like everything needs to be in order, everything needs to be orderly, tidied, and everything. But now,
talk to me directly.
being orderly messy is part of it. I won't say messy because you don't want it to be messy, because if it's messy, it's not hygienic for the kids. But orderly messy, clean messy is part of it, because they can't play without their toys, and their toys definitely mess up your sitting rooms. So but that doesn't mean that they should bring the muddy puddle from outside into your living room. So I think just getting used to the mess, the clean and healthy mess, as that's part of the lifestyle, is very, very important. You can't clear your hallway or your sitting room 3 times a day. It's not possible.
I used to do that. I used to worry about how my living room will be when I have visitors. I used to try as much as possible to wash my rug, sweep my house. In fact, 3 times a day. That was when Kendrick and Kendra, they were very, very, very tiny. So at that time, I could do that. But as time went on, I'm like, no, I can't do this. In fact, I almost went into postpartum depression. Like,
did you?
Yes. Can't remember. You can't remember. Like, it's not easy, guys. So yeah,
I think basically it's sometimes it might go according to the way you planned it. You might plan out the day and you might stick to your plan for that day, but most of the time, I use the word most of the time, it doesn't usually go according to your plan. Things just goes according to their plan. So but I think most important thing is just trying to flow with your plan in a safe and healthy manner, because most of the time it's those memories, those things, those lovely times comes from those unplanned moments, which is their own plan, not your plan, the plan of the child, what he wants to do that day. Just going with their flow sometimes just gives you those lovely memories because it's from their own plan that they plan that they want to achieve their potting training today, and they'll just say that daddy toilet or mommy toilet, and you'll be shocked and you start doing it from that day. But most of the time they don't really do your plan, so just go with those unplanned moments and just follow the flow. Sometimes you get good memories from those unplanned moments.
Finally, something we wish we understood very well before becoming parents: the unconditional love.
Yeah, I think it's really no, I can't explain it. It's not something you can just explain, that unconditional love. I think it's just something that is meant for you to experience.
Yeah, there's no way to experience. I mean, there's no way to explain this unconditional love until you experience it.
Yeah, and sometimes if you're not very careful about it, it affects the love, the love and the bond you share with your partner. So you have to be very, very intentional and careful about that unconditional. That's why I said, don't put them here, put them here, or you put them on that side. Okay, don't put them in. Don't put them in. Sorry, love. Don't put them in the middle.
So you didn't move for me.
I know. I'll just scratch myself. Because that love, the love you feel for your child, oh my God, just like nothingness in the world, like nothingness compares to that feeling. Like sometimes you come back and you're all frustrated and tired.
You had a bad day at work.
Yeah, but just coming in and just seeing them playing around, I think it just gives you a kind of like a satisfactory feeling, of joy and happiness that nothing necessarily compares to that. I would say that it gives me that satisfaction, that joy a lot of time, and nothing compares to that feeling really.
So you might be coming home from work and your face is not like sad. Seeing them coming to you, jumping, daddy, mommy, unexpectedly, like, in fact, you won't even realize that your face is brightening. It's overwhelming in the best way possible. So why there are a lot of challenges, that love makes it like possible for you to just put those stress aside, if that makes sense. And at the long run, the stress that you're experiencing, it just makes everything worth it.
If you're feeling nervous about becoming a parent, starting up your own family, having kids, come on, just hop on it, just do it. We'll figure it one way or the other. You'll definitely figure it. If we can, I think you will be able to figure it out. As some people will say, you wing it through. You just figure it out basically.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and we hope that this video gives you insight or reassurance if you are on your parenting journey. Maybe you are sleeping.
I'm not.
Okay.
So if you like this video and you like this content, do make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you share, and you make your comments. If you have any contribution, any advice for us, because we're still trying to win.
Please give us some advice. We are open.
If you have any advice for us on how to manage with our 3
under 4,
our chip not under 4.
They are under 4.
Kimberly is above 4.
Don't worry. They are
under 5.
Okay, fine.
So if you have any idea of how we can cope with our triplets, please, we are still taking advice, we're still taking comments, we're still taking decisions. We would love to know more. And if you have a technique that's worked for you, please kindly comment it
in the comment section,
on the comments and on the community page. Just drop your comments. We'll go through them, we'll learn, and
I'm so eager to read your comments.
Yeah, improve on it. Get through it and make sure we bring up the kids and make them the best as they could be. So don't forget to subscribe and like.
Yeah, so we would like to hear from you. Like he said, please share in the comments what you wish you knew before you became a parent, or any advice that you have for any parent out there. Okay, and I will be in the comments to read them and respond to them as well.
Until next time, take care of yourself and enjoy the journey. Up on the journey,
embrace the journey,
embrace it with love, anxiety,
Acceptance.
passion, put all kind of emotions you have and just hop on it and just get going.
Bye bye.
Bye guys.
Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more.